So hello guys, welcome to the start of our new season here in FC24 player career mode. Now, if you didn't watch the pre-season episode, go back and watch that because my word, we had a very good pre-season here with Aberdeen. And we kick off in high hopes. We're on the subs bench, unfortunately. I mean, by a pixel, we're on the subs bench. But we will be kicking off the season. Let's just have a quick look at the calendar. So we're going to be kicking off against Livingston today as a sub. Then we're at home to Dundee, away to St Johnstone. And then we've got Rangers. We will get the Rangers game in today's episode at the end. You might want to fast forward to that. Hopefully not. Please enjoy the rest of them as well. But we are loving our new role under Barry Robson. We are going to be starting from the subs bench, so there's nothing really else to tell you about apart from getting stuck into it. And to be fair, we are coming on at 1-0 down as left centre mid, so big start here. We finished second last season, Aberdeen, in Scotland. We toppled one of the old firm teams, and now we are coming on away at Livingston to try and turn this around, and we are going to go for the enhanced match rating, I believe. That makes sense to do. And straight away, we have got a corner to defend here at Livingston. It'll be nice to get his first game at Prodigy as well. That's something we're looking forward to. Has that gone in? How on earth? No, it hasn't. I thought that had gone in. I really did think that had gone in, but Livingston do have another corner. We're marking the big number 6 in the middle as it's crossed in. Keeper should come and claim that, and Lawrence certainly does. But we need a turnaround here at Livingston. We get the ball from Mioski, edge of the box. It's worth a strike, and that is not too far away. He just opened up for us there a little bit. As Mioski found us in the middle, and it was worth a strike. If we'd have got that a little bit lower, that possibly could have caused the keeper a few issues, as it's not long downfield towards Jensen and wins it well. We'll just tap that into Duck, and now Duck will come forward. Mioski goes into Basujan. Mioski again. I still don't actually know the full formation we're playing. Is that going to go through? Oh, very close to doing as George, the keeper, picks it up. But look at the press from Aberdeen as we've got Mioski pressing. Duck's up there as well, but they've managed to turn out of it. It was a 2-minute press, but there you go. Still 1-0. Livingston coming forward again. Anderson goes into Lewis. They're keeping possession well, but Rubsic does very well. And now Devlin will bring it away. Mioski takes a couple of touches, goes in to Clarkson, now into us. We're just going to tap that into Duck. And now we've got an option to the left if Duck chooses to use us, although there is possibly a gap through the middle, which we've not chose to use. We will come forward with Mioski. Mioski tries the back heel. It goes into Duck instead. Now to us. I can't quite get my shots off. Mioski back into Duck. It's good football from Aberdeen. And it's a very good save from the Livingston keeper, George, as well. But very good football from this Aberdeen side. We are now in the box for this corner. They do seem to come near us a little bit as it's crossed in towards the back stick this time. It's going to be hopefully headed down. Rubasic strikes it. We're going to pick that back up, hopefully. What a touch that is from Rubasic as we go down the left-hand side in to Basujan. Can he come back to us? He doesn't. We win another corner. It is all Aberdeen at the moment. We're on the near post again. It's crossed in. We're going to be in there. We get the header on it, and it's just wide of the left-hand post. Barry Robson not impressed, but 72 minutes. We are putting all the pressure on the home side. Devlin goes into us. We try and fire it into Duck straight away, which we do. And now Duck looking for options. We're down the Clarkson to his right. He's got us to his left. We've just trotted into a nice central position here as Mioski goes back into Clarkson. Clarkson gets muscled off the ball there. He's going to be disappointed with that, but we do win it back well with Rubasic. And now Duck goes in towards... We're going to have to offer an option here to Solka, which we do. Options here. We go into Clarkson. What a touch that is, lad. My word. That was some touch, that, as it comes back into us. We're just going to knock it to Clarkson again. This time he can control it. Duck takes a touch, goes into Sokler, and George makes another good save. But we are playing some nice football here. As Barry Robson getting a little bit frustrated again. We do make that run again towards the near post. We don't quite get there this time. But I'm hoping Mioski's going to pick that up. No, we are. As it's nodded back down to Clarkson. That's possibly worth a bang, Sunshine. He chose not to. Now Sokler back into us. We go into Mioski. Mioski strikes it, and it's going to be another corner through Aberdeen. We are putting all the pressure on. As once again, we're at this near post. We try and get in there a bit early. We're blocked off this time, and it's cleared away well by Livingston. But can we win it back? We can't. Still 5 minutes to go, but we need an equaliser. Mackenzie into Duck. We've made a nice run. We cut past the defender. Can we get there? Oh, if we'd have got a touch on that, it was going to be a penalty. But we couldn't quite do it. Mackenzie has it down the left-hand side. Goes in to Sockler. Goes back to us. We go to Clarkson on the edge of the box. It's got to be Weffer-Bangson. And it's cleared away. It comes back to us from Miyoski. Now we'll strike it. And George palms it away. It wasn't the best strike in the world from us as a central midfielder, but it's a good save from their keeper, and we are going on the press here as Kelly turns out, and we maybe got a little bit too excited on the press there, to be fair. And Livingston are going to record a win at home, and it's going to be a loss, a defeat to start the season for Aberdeen. And really, very frustrating for us because when we're on the pitch, we seem to be dominating football matches. But at this moment, we don't seem to be doing it when we're not. And that's a difficult defeat, but I'm sure we aren't going to be recording too many of those this season. As we just look at our stats and see what we did. We were playing at left centre mid, weren't we? We didn't get any assists or anything like that. We did get a 7.2. We completed just 12 passes, 100% pass accuracy. Must be said, we're not completing as many passes in this new role, but hopefully, let's see if we can possibly get into Celtic won. Rangers lost to Hearts. They're the two that we've got to be keeping an eye on, but we will be in the starting lineup for the Dundee game up next. And so our first start for Aberdeen comes at home to Dundee. 12:30 kickoff. It is a 5-3-2 that we are playing. Us, Clarkson and Basusian in the midfield, and then Miyoski and Duck, the two strikers. So hopefully we can get his first win of the season here at Prodigy. And let's have a look at what we are going to get objective-wise, because it could be a little bit different. Wow. Get an assist on goal. Get a match rating of 10, or get a team. I mean, they're expecting us to hammer Dundee United, aren't they? But here we go. First start at Prodigy for his new club. Let's make an impact. Basusian goes into us on the right-hand side. We go into Devlin, back into Basusian. Goes back into us. We're going to strike it early doors. Test the goalkeeper. And Carson doesn't look that stable. He spilt that one, but 2 minutes we get his first shot on goal. Miyoski coming forward, plays it into Duck. It's a nice couple of turns from Duck, back to Miyoski. Will he fancy us on the edge of the box? Duck won't, but Basusian, and I mean, he's got to score there, hasn't he? His arms are outstretched, but I would have expected a little bit better from the attacking midfield. I mean, he got all the goal to aim at, and it's just wide of that right-hand post, but 11 minutes gone. It is all Aberdeen at this moment in time in a very dark and cloudy Scotland. Yeah, we didn't move here for the weather. Miyoski goes back into us. We know Devlin's on the right and just about gets there. We're poor past that, to be fair. We'll ask for it back. We'll now go in to Miyoski. We have just stayed behind him. Devlin goes back to Miyoski. Will he fancy a strike? No. Duck holding it up. Miyoski goes into us. It's another striking opportunity, and that's not the best strike either. 15 minutes. We ain't got a shooting boots on today, it must be said. Basusian into Miyoski. We've made the run down the right-hand side. Duck finds us. We've got opportunities here, and it's a good tackle by Salem. To be fair, we are not that used to this role. In pre-season, we were outstanding, but we've not been driving forward that much for Doncaster, only towards the end when we were getting desperate a little bit. We are out of position here, it must be said, as it comes in to Cameron on the edge of our box, but Jensen deals with it very well, and it comes to us just about, but Silla gets the foot in, and Pineda, we're going to win that back. We've still got those defensive attributes that we enjoy and pride ourselves on as it goes into us, and we'll just knock that into Miyoski and come forward. But yeah, it's a role that we're having to adapt to, but adapt we will as it goes into Duck, and there's opportunities to move forward now into Clarkson, who chooses to go to the left. We've just pulled back a little bit into Duck, who was asking for it. Now Miyoski. Can he go back? He doesn't. He goes into Ashcroft, but we do win it back. And this time, Miyoski cannot miss. It is Aberdeen 1, Dundee 0. And that is a good start for us here at Prodigy. And Miyoski, the man again. Bojan Miyoski, it's a great goal. Wasn't the best defending from Dundee, but as it fell to Miyoski, he's not going to miss from there, the Macedonian, and bang, 1-0 Aberdeen. Miyoski goes into us. Neville's down the right-hand side. Sorry, not Neville, Devlin. Down the right-hand side, goes back into us, now into Miyoski. Will he fancy bringing us that back? He may indeed. This time we're going to strike it with power at goal, and this time it's blocked by the defender. But we are getting opportunities on the edge of the box in this side as we just trot back into position as Jensen goes into us. We do make a poor pass there as Silla cuts that out. This guy in the midfield for Dundee, Silla, got to be said, is a strong old boy in midfield. We've gone into a couple of little 50-50s with him. And come out worse off, which we're not overly happy with. But next time, we're going to absolutely go through him. But French is coming forward down our left-hand side, and this time Clarkson deals with it very, very well. As we're ticking up towards half-time, it's still 1-0. McDonald wins it back, goes into us. Duck in the middle. We've got players coming forward here at all angles. And we're one of them. We try and knock it around the corner to Mioske. Oh, and if he could have got us that back, we'd have been in a nice scoring position there. But at half-time, it is Aberdeen 1, Dundee 0, and we have totally dominated that football match. Clarkson goes into us. We go into Mioske. We're just trying to quicken this up a little bit here as Mioske takes a couple of touches down the right-hand side, loses possession. He can finish, can Mioske. This is going to be a tackle, and it's going to be late and mistimed as well. Just couldn't quite get there. We looked like we had a little kick out at him as well, to be fair, as we did. But Cameron comes forward to Riley now. More defending to do. Rodriguez down the right-hand side. Now Riley into Robertson. Riley again. There's two of us there. Robertson on the edge of the box strikes it. And Lawrence makes another good save. Dundee are not going down without a fight here. We are only on a 7.6 rating as it's crossed in towards the middle and headed away-ish. Lawrence does very well. Lawrence does very, very well. 60 minutes gone. We could do with a second. Rodriguez down our right-hand side to Robertson. More defending to be done here. Rudden is there, but we get a very good foot in. But then give it away. And Lawrence has to make a save. We tried to get it to Devlin down the right-hand side. Devlin's actually coming off now. We covered him very, very well down that right-hand side. We got a good foot in, but then gave it away. It's another ball into our box, which we head away well. And this time, we're going to try and beat Silla to it. And we certainly do. And we are past him. And now we've got an option to strive down the right, but we're going to run it out of play. Oh, dear. 66 minutes gone. Comes into us. Now we're going to Mioske. Mioske again, back to us. We're looking for options here. We're going down this side. We can see Mioske. It's a decent pass into him. He holds it up and goes out right towards Graham Shinnie. Shinnie down the right. He's got Mioske behind him. Mioske's got us. Oh, and if that comes to us, we'd already hit it. We'd already hit that towards that top left-hand corner. Whether it were going to be the top left-hand corner of the stand or the net, I'm not too sure. But either way, it were going to be a shot on goal. But Dundee once again coming forward down our right-hand side, defending to be done as it's crossed into the middle to the back stick and it's whacked away well. Just 5 minutes now, but we should be able to see this game out. 1-0. Last minute of the game and Dundee are coming forward through Cameron. It's whipped in towards the back stick. It's headed from McGowan and Dundee have equalised. And what a totally undeserved goal that is. And Graham Shinnie, my word, you want shooting for that, sunshine, because that is poor defending and it's Prodigy are stunned. We are going to get no wins from our first two games. The side who last season were second in the division, it has not quite worked. But that, I mean, it's a great header. Take nothing away from the header. But no way on earth should we be not winning that game. We've played 92 minutes from the start as the right centre mid. But yeah, that is very, very poor from this Aberdeen side as we get a rating of 8.0. But my word, how disappointing is that? Shocking, shocking. Right, St Johnstone's up next. And as a result of that, somehow we are back on the subs bench. We're coming on the 64th minute for Clarkson at right centre mid. 0-0 away at St Johnstone. St Johnstone 1-1 and drawn 1 so far. Unbeaten start to the season for St Johnstone. Now hopefully we can get a win here because we really need one going in. We are going to go for the match rating and 7.5 because I think we can impact this game because we've got Rangers up next and we don't want to be going into that without a win. Rubicic wins it back well. Duck, we're on the right-hand side here. We've got the ball in possession. We're going to go outside to Devlin down the right-hand side. We're still behind him if he chooses to use us, which he does. But it is going to be a corner for Aberdeen, and a corner which we are going to be taking as we're going to whip this in right-footed. And it's headed away well. All the times I've complained about it hitting the first man, and the first corner I've took, I did exactly that. We go down the right to Basujan. Will he go back to us? He tries to, but it's not the best ball. And St Johnstone will clear. Duck heads it down to us. We look for an option outright. There is the option in Devlin. Now we're with him. We plays it back into us, and we're going to drive. There's a pass there into Duck. Oh, he tries to play it on straight away. We're a decent ball from us. I wish Duck had hit it, to be fair. We've not really seen the best of Duck so far this season. To be fair, we've not really seen the best of Aberdeen so far this season. But these guys, St Johnstone, do like playing it out from the back. It must be said, as we try and get stuck in there. And Ballantyne just about holds on to it. Still 0-0. 10 minutes to find a winner. Duck down the left-hand side. He's got Miovski in the middle. He's got players behind him. It's going to be another corner to Aberdeen. And this time we're not taking this one. We're going to be in the box for this one. But this number 6 is marking us. I think we've got the jumping reach over him. He's crossed into the middle. Miovski towards goal. And Miovski has got the goal. What a header from the big number 9. And that is what we want to see from our centre forward. The man who we were hyping up so much in pre-season. And he's got a wonderful header goal here at St Johnstone. Let's have a look at this. It's whipped in left-footed by Shinne. And then that is a hell of a header. Keeper maybe will be a little bit disappointed, but it's the power that beats him. St Johnstone 0. Aberdeen 1. Lovely ball down the right-hand side into Duncan from it. It's crossed in. Duck's at the back stick, as is McKenzie. Goes back into Duck, my word. He strikes it well. What a little bit of skill that was from Duck as he flicked it over his shoulder. We're going to trot across to take this corner. And once again, we're going to put a little bit more power on it this time as it's whipped in. This time it's headed away well. And Olafajona will clear away. But we're going to have a little bit more practice on his corners if we're going to be taking them from that side. We do seem to prefer an outswinger here at Aberdeen. But as we tick up towards 90 minutes, and McKenzie does very well there, and now it's into us. Can we have one last impact in this game? It's into Duncan. Miovski gets fouled. Duck, we're in a lovely position at the back stick here. Can he find us? Shinne, Duck, into us. Oh, we tried to get it to Miovski. We've still got it on the edge of the box. I'm looking for options. I can't find one. And that should be that. Not the best individual performance, it must be said. But equally, we do get that first win of the season, which is massively important for us at St Johnstone away. That is a big win for us, especially going into this Rangers game now, in which we're going to have a very, very tough game indeed. I can assure you of that. As we trot off the pitch, let's have a little look at our stats. We did play 28 minutes. We played at right centre mid, of course we did. We didn't get a goal, we didn't get an assist. We did get 7 passes completed with a pass accuracy of 58%. That is very much not what we normally do. But yeah, we will take that all day long. Not the worst. And now it's Rangers. And sadly, we couldn't get into the starting lineup even with training. So we are coming on with half an hour to go for Shinne as left centre mid against this Rangers side. Getting a win against these at Prodigy would be absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at what we've got on in terms of the stats. I'm sure they're not going to be that high. Score at least 1 goal. I think we'll go for the match rating for the enhanced target. But yeah, we've got a corner to defend early doors. Rangers up against us. It's crossed into the middle, headed away well by Rubasic. It's going to get took down by Cantwell. He'll not want to mess his hair up, will he, Todd Cantwell? It's down back towards us, is it? No, we can't get there. Tavernier into John Lundstrom. If I'm playing in the midfield against John Lundstrom, and I don't win this midfield battle, I should stop this episode immediately because I don't rate John Lundstrom at all. Being a Sheffield United fan, I really don't. He had that little bit of a purple spell in the Premier League for us, but do you know what I mean? He's not a decent central midfielder or the quality that I would be expecting to dominate me in midfield. So we're hopefully going to showcase our class a little bit today. And with balls like that, we certainly might. Clarkson into Miovski. Doesn't win it. Lundstrom wins it back. Right on cue. 64 minutes gone. Rangers coming forward. And this is a tough old fixture. We've got Tavernier down at right back for Rangers. Into Danilo. Oh, anybody going to close him down? So Cantwell does very well, but can't quite get through. And now Clarkson will bring it away into Miovski. Back to Clarkson. It's going to be a time for cool heads. And that is not. 66 minutes gone. Tavernier coming down the left-hand side. Is he looking to cut it back? He is into Hadje. There is Cifuentes. Back to Raskin. Cantwell's in the box. Can he get a shot away? He can't. McDonald blocks it very, very well. And this could be an opportunity for a counter-attack. Miovski, oh, we've gone down the left-hand side. But it will be in to Devlin. Now Duck Plays it into us, and we are through on goal. Ed West against Rangers. Oh, and he just got back. I was just trying to shift it onto my right foot, just so I could curl it into the bottom right-hand corner. And we just like that little bit of pace and quality there as Danilo knocks it back. And now Duck again. It goes into Sokler, into Miovski. Miovski could go into us. We're going to knock it to Duck again. Now into Mackenzie. We take a little step backwards just to offer him some support. Duck's there asking for it. We will not give it in. We'll give it to Clarkson. Miovski's in the middle. Now Devlin down the right-hand side. It's back to Miovski. Edge of the box. Devlin's in on goal. Is he going to shoot? He certainly is. And Hassan palms it behind. 7 minutes to go here against Glasgow Rangers. Can we get a goal? We're in the box for this one. It's whipped in. It's whipped in towards us. We're going to try and get the head on it. But it's headed away well by Hadji. And now Rubicic will nod it back towards Clarkson. But it's a little bit overhit. 7 minutes to go. Rangers coming forward again to Veneer down the left-hand side. We've got Raskin to deal with as well. And Mackenzie does concede a corner. 87 minutes gone. Rangers putting a little bit of pressure on here. Defending to be done in the 6-yard box. It's whipped in well. It's headed towards goal by Hadji. And then Lawrence does claim it. Will we be able to break here? We're certainly trying to, but there is no options to go along apart from Duck, who may knock this down to us, and certainly does. And what a knockdown that is. And we are going to burst with pace. Oh, and we can't get it past Connor Goldson. There was a pass there. But we will be taking the throw-in, unusually, into Duck, who gives it back to us. No, he doesn't. What a mess. That's why I don't take throw-ins. Although we win that back well. And now Duck into Sokler. Miovski holding onto the ball well. And we do have a free kick. And are we going to be on this? No, it's going to be Duck in the 90th minute at Prodigy against Rangers. Strikes it over the wall. It's hit the post. Oh my God. And it's so nearly bounced to us. Tavernier. We go in with a big tackle on him. Can we get the ball? We can't. And oh my word. How close was that to just bouncing to us in the 6-yard box? Cifuentes takes a heavy touch. We're chasing him down. And that was so close. So close to being our first goal. It's Aberdeen 0, it's Rangers 0. But what an exciting game that's been against them. Obviously, a probably better squad than us, you'd probably say. But my word, we were so close to getting that goal in the 90th minute as we trudge off. It's been a decent-ish episode. I was hoping for a bit better start to the season. 6.3, 7 passes completed with an 87% pass accuracy. This new role, we're adapting. It's a little bit different for us. We've been a little bit more attacking than we were previously. But let's just have a look where that brings us up to date with the standings as well. Because that's vitally important to us as we drop. We're going to struggle to get onto the into the first team if we carry on playing like this. We do finish the episode 7th on 5 points. Hearts on 10 and Hibernian on 9. So long way to go yet. And let's have a look at the calendar for the next episode. So we've just played Rangers. We're into September, I believe that is. Yep, I believe it is. So we have got Celtic away next. Oh, and we're going to be on the bench for that as well. And then we've got a home to St Mirren. Then we've got Kilmarnock away. And then high-flying Hearts at home on the 28th of September. I hope you've enjoyed that first week of the new season done. Please do like and subscribe. Remember, Mondays and Wednesdays at 2:30. And we will see you next week. Ta-ra!